Dear President of the United States, Joseph Biden, here's Goiana Ferreira, teacher from Florida, and I also want to offer you not just education improvements, but also for us to improve all the cities and clear up all the center of United States, right? So people would live closer to the beach. That's another very big and positive, sustainable, and important thing to do. I also have a proposal for the deserts to plant everything, the ones on the west coast, cover all of them up. So you can have a look in our previous videos to have an idea how we will take care and why we will take care of all deserts. The third proposal is to do everything really sustainable and really positive. So please, you can go ahead and cancel all family cars for everyone because that's really not good. And commercial vehicles will stay only for distribution centers instead of the drop off at big supermarkets, and then big supermarkets distribution center bring up to another location. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to bring already the food and clothes straight to locations, right? For now, that will be the most sustainable. So for the food, for example, already drop them off at residential communities, big boxes of things, right? Such as tomatoes, oranges, salad greens, and things like that. The other proposal is to plant. Every residential community gonna have their own gardens. That's mandatory for everyone to work, on Saturdays for 5 hours. Just for these 2 years, then will be 4 hours every Saturday. Because we need food, and the food, the USDA, I don't know if you notice, but it's not really organic. They are too big. That's very unusual. That's really not organic food. So USDA passed some type of pesticides that is synthetic to make those vegetables big like that, and those leaves huge. They're not really organic to be in large scale like that, like the sprouts are selling. That's really not right. So please close USDA because we really don't need them. Okay, thank you so much. The other thing is that please go ahead and close the Department of Children and Families, because if all these years they have been working, look the situation of our children. We have children in orphanage, we have a lot of children in foster homes, so they don't know how to handle. We can do it. I will tell you how we will do it. I taught little children before, older children, teens, young adults. I know how I can do that. I can fix that. In a few words, we are going to have proper rules and guidelines. Parents need to learn, they need to take tests and practice. They have to. Very simple. It's mandatory for them to be polite, respectful, kind, have a job, get out of the house, work out every day, don't eat sugar, don't smoke marijuana, don't take alcoholic drinks, and don't smoke. Very simple. They're going to be happy. It's mandatory for parents to play with their children 20 minutes every day. And on Sunday, that's family, they really go out 2 times a month. They have to go to a different park, like not stay inside the community, a close by park. That's very simple. They have to study and get out of the house. Elders, the same way, they have to get out of the house. And the children inside, they have to sleep with proper clothes, not tiny shorts in front of their parents. They're going to be respectful. They have to change clothes inside the bathroom. They have to lock the door when they're inside the bathroom, things like that. Very simple, very simple. But that's how we're going to fix our humanity, and because the Department of Children and Families couldn't do much up to the moment, right? So let's do it. The other thing is for teens. Teens cannot get out of high schools. They have to stay there the whole day until 6 o'clock sharp. unless they're working in the afternoon, their parents, then they can leave at 2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock, but not like that to leave the school and go smoke marijuana at the beach or at the park or go to the restaurant close by or to a fast food. No, that's not right. The other thing that's not right, they do not leave the house without authorization. They have to ask permission. They don't go far away. They stay right there, 1 or 2 blocks, to see their boyfriend or girlfriend. So that's how we're gonna do it. It's forbidden to be gays, forbidden to be lesbians, forbidden to have nicknames, it's forbidden to have a name that is not according to their own sex as they were born. So in a few words, that's the basic things. Please check other videos from other departments so you can have an idea about our work, okay? So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The other thing is for bus drivers, I want to tell you. So we're going to use buses only until the end of January, and that's it, because we don't need them. We're going to have schools, really close by to the communities themselves, because we have plenty of buildings available, and that will be the most sustainable. They walk and walk back, always with parents present or grandparents present, sign in, sign out, like for little children, because that's the only way they're going to be really safe. And everything they do will be in points, at school, at home, on the weekends. They have to. All children, teens, and young adults up to 21 years old, and those that are 22 didn't marry yet. So that's how we're gonna do it. They need to help cleaning the house. They need to help washing the dishes, clean up their bowls, wash their bowls, wash the bathroom, wash the kitchen, everything. They have to help. It's mandatory. And they're gonna plant millions of trees to cover all the deserts and also the center of the continent, because the proposal is to empty out the cities from the center of the continent and then demolish them and renew this way. So with time, people are gonna be moving 500 away from the 500 or 600 away from the beaches, and then 400, and then we're gonna establish on how many kilometers from the beach would be the most sustainable, instead of having cities all around everywhere and roads everywhere and airports everywhere. That's not needed. And it's mandatory to go to school with proper clothes, respectful, polite people on the beach or at the pool. Okay, they can have mini shorts, but it's not to go to school mini shorts, not to go to school with small shorts or shredded clothes or low cleavage or bad words. Nothing of that is authorized. It's important for us to have dignity in our education, our schools, right? Our homes, our families' practices, and everything else we do. Really be polite, respectful, kind, and have dignity. The other thing is forbidden to have marijuana. It is forbidden to have any ayahuasca, any of these things, forbidden. Alcoholic drinks, tobacco, nicotine, everything, forbidden. All this high fructose corn syrup and other things as well. And allopathic medicine. Dear President, let's close all pharmacies that sell synthetic items. If they have anything good, give already to the population. People that need them, because it makes no sense. People have all these chemicals over and over and over into sleep. It's DayQuil, NightQuil, right? Even bus drivers take that. Do you believe that? It's true. How they do it, right? I saw one day a bus driver passing a red light, and I can prove. You can check the cameras. I tell you which light was it. Here in Stuart, where I live, Martin County. Because we have to find a way to be better. Can't do this. People have all these chemicals, and more and more and more painkillers and anti-inflammatories, antibiotics, so many things. So we really have to cancel this medication. What we need to improve is people need to eat healthy, work out, take sun will be mandatory, fresh air is mandatory, open the windows. People cannot have the air conditioner heater on the whole week, the whole month, right? So these things important. It's mandatory to open the windows of the schools, slide them, not to open through like sideways, but slide them. That's safe. It's important. We have to do it. And medication, even children are taking heavy medications, bad for their livers, better, they fix one thing and make other 2, 4 things worse, right? It's hurting their children. They have medicine for ADD, ADHD. Do you know that? It's true. And people have medication for the stomach and, because they burp or because they're constipated or because they have, reflux or because they have pain or because it's so much. It's not right. They need sun, fresh air, workout. I have a very small video how to cure all health problems and be healthy in 10 simple steps. Please have a look and close all these pharmaceutical companies. We don't need them. We're going to take coconut oil for parasites, and for everything else we can eat healthy. Very simple. Because the sun also help against parasites. That's it. People are going to take proper vitamins, proper nutrients from food, so they are not even going to have lice, because that's unbelievable. So many problems in schools. It's not right? We have to be better, and I can do all this. Let me know. We can have a proper meeting, can have a proper contract, and I can help you to guide and structure all these things. Also for teens. So if they have a boyfriend, right? The person has a boyfriend or girlfriend, okay, they can go out, but they have time to come back. We know where they are. Parents need to sign a paper for them to go to a hotel. Hotel is really close by, not in another county and many blocks away. No, it's always close by. So I have everything organized. Please check our videos because it's not right what happens. They sleep one day out, another day, 5 days, 4 days, and we call the parents, right? Other parents, they don't care. They say, oh, they're teens. No, we cannot let this happen. We don't know what they're doing, and then they smoke marijuana. You don't know what they're doing, and then their life, what's gonna happen? It's lost? For what? Please go ahead, sir, and close all this marijuana. Here in Florida we have, I don't know which other state, but here is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Every block they have a marijuana store. People have pain because they don't walk. They eat gluten, right? Their body is so inflamed. They have fast food every day. They eat sugar, white sugar, and sugar, and sugar, and sugar, and fat, and fat, and fat, right? Processed oil. This cooking oil, from home or from fast food. So, sir, please close all these places, because they're not needed, not right, not positive. We really don't need them, okay? And let's renew, because that's the only thing we have to do is renew entirely. So it's no trash at the house. I have a short videos about these 2 days cleanup. Families need to clean up everything that's not positive, to start a new life. And enough of houses of clutter with things that people don't use, and they buy more and buy more, throw away and throw away. No landfills, forbidden. So we're gonna give time, people are gonna clean up, and we're gonna use all this furniture, everything that's wood, shred and put on a garden beds. Very simple. And things that already are the landfills, we're gonna incinerate, and use the ashes right there, plant some trees, done. Very easy. The other thing is no insurance, because some people, they do it purpose. They got a little rain, they got a little wind, or a hurricane that's not even a hurricane, and then what happens? What happens? They want to get money for this, money for that. But in reality, were things that they didn't even try, right? They could go clean up or cut off a branch or cut off a tree or, whichever the problem was, right? Or before the hurricane take the cars away from the trees, right? It makes sense. Or trim the whole tree before hurricanes come, because people live in Florida, they know. Or they have a house, they know there's hurricanes, right? That might happen, because usually we have. That's enough from both sides. Hurricanes that are not hurricanes, and they are called hurricanes, right? But their storms is different, right? It's just bad weather, but it's not really hurricane, and then keep threatening people, we're gonna have a big hurricane, a category number 4, get your supplies, get your supplies, get your supplies, and then it's just rain and wind. Please, let's improve of that. It's the same as COVID. And get your stickers and put on the floor and six feet away, right? And buy masks and buy more and buy more and buy more. For what? More landfills, more landfills, more landfills. So please close all this place and tell already everyone that we're going to follow this program, the Peace and Love Organization, to renew the entire country and also other countries of our planet, because, for us to be really united and really positive. The other thing is forbidden for children, people to be out on the street. We're going to have curfew if it's school next day, and curfew for Friday, Saturday, and vacation days. That's it. We have everything written. We are still improving. I am still improving a little bit here, a little bit there, but we have to do it. Enough. And police, they can close down, because we're gonna have our own community, the own residents, to check others and be responsible for things. No commercial vehicles going to another county, another state, and they go, and people traveling all over the world to check their business, to see how they're doing. No, or to work 1 hour or 1 day and come back and take another airplane. People gonna work where they live, and they're gonna own business in the same county as they live, really close by, where they can walk and come back. That's it. So we're gonna stop these airplanes for this, airplanes for that, helicopters and private jets. So we can have that really not positive, not sustainable. So I ask you, please consider this program and let's implement this program. It's not for me or you. It's for our entire country, all families of this entire country. And we do it. All other countries gonna do the same. Be really positive, really sustainable. No more churches, different churches. We're gonna have the Peace and Love Church at the gardens. And where this church is gonna be? Right at communities. Right at communities. We're not going to have people taking cars and go far away, and and they change clothes and they want to show off, and they show off jewelry, and they need new clothes. No, very simple. Right there at their own residential community. Okay, so these are just some ideas, but please check the whole program. Many things are improved along the years, but please have a look, okay? The other thing would be forbidden for people to invest their money in consumerism and don't take care of their teeth, for example. It makes no sense. Some people have nice car, they don't have teeth. Some people, live in the street, because they just want to live on the streets. Forbidden to have homeless in any city. Forbidden people don't take care of their teeth. They have to pay, they have to find a way, and everyone gonna have jobs. What type of jobs? Tree planting. We have deserts to cover. We have the whole center of United States to cover the same way as other continents as well. Very, very important. So I ask you, I can be your secretary, for all these things I'm telling you, because I know how to do that. I really know how to do that. I can show you how, and I'm gonna work. I'm not going to be sitting on the desk all day. No, you can count on me. I'm gonna be right there planting the gardens, going to the desert and planting and guiding and organizing and passing the tractors. Everyone gonna help. All families gonna help in one way or another. So families with younger children, they're gonna move towards the beaches sooner, and the others with older children, 14 years old and older, they're gonna move afterwards, because they're gonna help to clean up the cities first from the center of the continent. So, and we're gonna tell everyone, explain. I'm just giving you some insights. So we're gonna write everything, right? And then we're going to send information, make videos about, and to everyone, to parents, to teachers, to school staff, to business owners, to everyone, government leaders, city mayor, county mayors, governors, and to yourself. So we have everything really organized, everything really like easy, very easy to explain. So it's forbidden to use these complicated words, forbidden to trap people in bad contracts, it's forbidden. These very long contracts with all this information, people don't even understand the words, forbidden. We lost a house foreclosure because we signed a bad contract. That was a good part of it. Not everything, no, not everything, but a few years ago. So please, call me. We can have a meeting, can have a contract, and I can help you for the whole month of December. I can help you. We can do this. Can make, just with everything, all the videos I already have. We can make the handbooks and already the videos and send to people. Okay? So I'm available. You just let me know when you can come. If you can come Monday or Tuesday, for example, right? And we can go over all these details. And we can be your secretary, because you and Jill are the presidents, right? The president couple. And my friend, it's Andrew Della Pietra. He works in New York. He lives and works in New York. He's a very trustful person, and we can help you. Okay, we can help you to improve the life of this country, because the way it is not right, not positive, right? So you just search online, Andrew Della Pietra. He owns the business called Grill. It's a fast food place in New York, so you can have a look there. And the other thing, it's for people practices, so no trash on the floor. It's everything forbidden. We are not even going to have trash in the neighborhoods or school or any other place. No, because we are not going to produce trash. The food gonna come, ready in big boxes, not in all these wrapping things or disposables. All this is forbidden. So we plant our food, eat our food right there. We're going to have fun with our children, teens, play with them, because it's mandatory every day to play with them for 20 minutes. It's mandatory to run. People cannot run, they have to jog, right? Very good, very important. And pump their heart. Everyone's gonna have health, So people need to improve. I'm gonna explain everything. So if they have health problems, they go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Even people have cancer, don't stop eating, right? the sugar, the bread, don't stop drinking, They have pain, they use marijuana. They don't want to try anything different. All wrong, not good. So it would be mandatory. And how people gonna listen? Oh, the pharmacy is gonna be closed. How they gonna purchase bad medication? All the places that sell marijuana gonna be closed. So they can't get those things. All supermarkets won't sell white sugar. Simple. They don't have sugar. How they gonna do it? No drugs, no marijuana, no tobacco, no nicotine, no alcoholic drugs. How gonna happen accidents in the street? Tell me. Never. It's not going to happen in accidents. You see? Not going to happen because people are not going to have those things. So they have only one choice, one option, is to improve and be better because bad things not going to be available. All these bad clothes, ripped and shredded clothes and bad things written on them, and people think it's great and they pay a lot of money for this and a lot of money for that. Look here, my county, Golden Gate is a community of more than 100 years old. You believe that? I lived there before. So let me tell you, until a few years ago, we didn't have clean water there. Many houses. It was more than $2,000 to connect the water that they just installed a few years ago, right, from the street to the house. That very few meters there, $2,000, but it's a very simple neighborhood. You believe that? A community of more than 100 years old. Unbelievable, right? And they didn't want to do it. They could do it, right? Because some people owns their homes, some people, but they're workers. They are workers. They are not street people doing nothing or smoking marijuana and not working and get food for free from the government. They're good people. They're good people. It's very rarely you find one that is drunk or use marijuana. Very rarely. They're very good workers. They're good people. To pass in a situation, they didn't have sewage until about a year ago. It's true. I live there. We need to pay landfills. You know how much was it? $6,000, $8,000 for landfills. Many of us did ourselves, like I did the sewage, the drain field myself. It could last for some time, right? Because nobody has 4,000 or 6,000 or even 8,000, right, for a proper big landfill. So, my friend, listen, I'm offering this program available the whole December. I can help you with that. We can make the video and start sharing. TV, bad movies, bad series, so many bad things on the TV. People telling lies, old news, just to threaten people. COVID. You need to take shots, vaccine. Just make people worse. Right? You know that. The country is in your hand. Please, let's have this opportunity to renew. I can come. I have 2 boys, and then you invite Andrew too. So we need a house with 3 bedrooms. One for my parents that are coming from Brazil. They're going to be volunteers and help. And if you pay the house, for me, $16 an hour is fine. It's fine. It's plenty for me. Really plenty, because we're going to plant our food. In the beginning, I might have to purchase some food, but if you pay the house for this month of December, that's fine. And $15 an hour, I can live right there close to you. I can rent a house for us. Will be really appreciated if you can send the tickets. So that's just the 2 things I need for now. The 3 tickets for me, my 2 sons. One is 12 years old, the other one is 18. Salo and Griffin. And one for myself. And we can go this week. Monday or Tuesday we can go. Or you come and we already start working here at the schools. We can go one day at school. You can spend the whole week here with us. Because this is priority for our country. Really priority. The other thing that you please close this week is the food stamps and any food from the government, any insurance, health insurance, or grocery assistance. All this, please cancel everything and explain why. Because people need to plant food. That's what we need to do, and eat together instead of people eating 6, 8 times a day. What they're gonna do? They're gonna have 4 meals a day with raw salad. Everyone gonna be cured. There won't be problem, because this food stamp, it's all a fake thing because it's unrealistic. It's not healthy, it's not positive, it's not good. It's not good for anyone. To give powder milk to babies. Mothers need to breastfeed, right? You know that, right? So they can have good brains for their whole life. They need breast milk. They don't need baby's powder with even aluminum in it. You don't even know. Have you read the ingredients they put? You can't even read. They put so tiny, and it's so many of them, you can't even read them all. No, powder milk. Mothers would be mandatory to breastfeed until 2 years old in their proper times according to their age. That's it. And as soon as they become 6 months old, 5 or 6 months old, they start eating some fruits, right? Some steamed vegetables, but not these cans, food of cans, right? Veggies in cans for babies have no vitamins, no minerals, have nothing there. They cook and cook and cook, and they dip in other things, right? In chloride, right? That's what they do. So the parents gonna work really close by at lunchtime. They take their break, 1 hour break. They go breastfeed the babies and the toddlers and go back to study. So they study one period, the whole period, and they work one whole period. They're gonna stop people being on the cell phones in cars, cell phones in the middle of the street. They don't even walk properly because they're looking their cell phones. No cell phones for children or teens or young adults until they get married. Because unbelievable. People follow instructions from computers, they get crazy. They don't even know who they're following. If they're following FBI, CIA, China, or Russia, they don't know. They don't know where they follow instructions from. They just know that someone is big, right? And they make them afraid, right? Or they're going to take this out of them or take that out, right? And they don't get what they want. Oh, bad. We need to improve. Can't have these inner earplugs on people's head connected to cell phones, I see, because both of my sons, without my authorization, they got inner plugs, chips, speakers, inner, tiny ones, inside their ears. Yes, for people to see where they are, for people to connect those plugs and tell them what to do. Oh, wrong. Please, let's renew humanity now, starting with our own country. The other place you please go ahead and close is the Homeland Security. We have illegal people having $200 a day here close by in a gas station, and the real labor work for citizens, they pay what? They pay 10 hours, $10 an hour, $8 an hour. It's true, and they take the insurance and everything. But the illegal people that does not even want to learn English, they're having about $200. They work all day. They go on roofs, they cut trees, everything without any class, any study, any idea on the security. They use any shoes, because I've been there and I talked to them. They don't even know the name they're gonna tell you. It's true. And I asked them, I went there, talked to many people. I have a list about, I don't know, but about maybe 60 people or so. I don't remember right now, but I have a WhatsApp list with many, many of them. You know what happened? I offered them free guidance for them to get citizenship, getting married with someone, going back to school, find someone, or asking their the owners of the companies they work for to apply for them because they're very rich. Go look. It's a gas station right here on Dixie Highway, close to Indian Street. Also on Golden Gate. Go see what happens right there. You get these big pickup trucks, very rich business owners hire illegal because it's much cheaper for them, still cheaper for them to hire illegals and pay them 100 or 200 a day. It's true. And they work every single day. Some of them work until 10 o'clock at night. You believe? They're in roof. They didn't sleep properly. They're in roofs. Many get hurt. I saw a man got hurt on their feet working at the labor company in Port St. Lucie, and when he came back to the labor company, the lady said, "You really got hurt, like, say no. And he left the office without accepting the treatment and going to have a doctor appointment. Oh, this is not right. Not right. Why? Because if they bring, and when someone gets hurt and they have dignity to bring them to the doctor, you know what they do? They don't use their insurance, so the insurance will never know, and the policy won't get higher. It's crazy. It's true. You know what landscape company does? They don't even teach them how to don't give them the training how to cut trees, how to use all those machines, and also how to use Roundup. They take care of themselves because they know it's bad. They keep buying detox items, right, to clean their livers, but they don't do it for their own labor people. You believe that? So please come. Let's talk about, please bring us to live there close to you, or we can stay in a hotel. Hotel will be really sustainable, so we can go over all this and how we are going to tell the population and cancel these TVs, channels and radio stations, because some of them are the worst you can imagine. They keep telling bad stories, make people addicted to listen bad stories. You believe that? It's true. It's true. And some TV programs laughing of people getting hurt, people very low cleavage without respectful clothes. Some other channels like Fox that keep saying the worse and the worse, and they make their words even worse. It's all not needed. So please, let's do that. I'm available the whole December, and I can guide. We can have proper hours, So if I work every morning at schools, every afternoon we're gonna organize everything else, because I already don't have to study. And we can focus in all the details, how we're gonna do it, right? And if we need somebody professional, such as engineers, or how to demolish some buildings, we're gonna need some people that are experts on those areas, then we can hire them. But we're not on that point yet. We need the basic. The real basic is this, what I'm telling you. And thousands and millions of seeds so we can plant and cover up the whole central United States and this semi-arid and desert land towards the west coast, okay? And we're gonna guide people how to do their gardens, that they need bees, for pollination, and for them to play their children. We're gonna guide them with everything, all right? So please think about and let me know, because I also ask other places, because I'm available for a different job now, to apply this job, start applying this work of the Peace and Love Organization. So I'm available now, these days, these weeks, but I already offered to other school board members here of our district. That's as you saw, right? I sent a copy yesterday. So please let me know, okay? All right, so we can meet right there, and will be a gift to be talking to you and Jill, just us, to go over the basics, okay? All right, thank you so much. And here is a few more words about our work. Dear President Joseph Biden. So I have a few more things to say. So, in the same way that will be forbidden to do a foreclosure, it is forbidden to have any insurance of any type. People really gonna go to the dentist. You know, it's forbidden to have chips inside people's tooth because that's not needed, right? And people don't even know that, but we don't want people connected to computers. We're all humans. We're all humans. We're not machines following instructions from computers, right? And so basically it's that. And the new housing by the beaches that I'm talking about, they're not going to have kitchens. Everyone gonna eat together the clubhouse or the cafeteria, right? A large area. So we're gonna have only 4 meals a day, right? Because there's not needed. It's mandatory to be married. It's forbidden to be gay or lesbian. Anyone that did that, they have to undo it. They have to get divorced, and be single again. And if they adopted children, bad, because all these things is not good. They're not good. We have to follow positive practice. We have to be positive in our planet. We have to. We cannot have evil practices all over with so many bad things. And people want to be skinny, and look good and alone. And then people get sick because they don't have fun, they don't have joy, they don't have time together with someone else. They're not married, they don't make love, right? So problems, health problems, mental problems, emotional problems, all because of that. Because people are not happy, they're stressed, they work a whole day and don't need the whole day. They don't need, people do not need to work the whole day. They're going to work only in the morning or only in the afternoon. The other period, they go to adult education or to the university. Mandatory to marry when they get 22 years old, because imagine, some people are 40, or 50, they get divorced, go back to their parents' house. Forbidden. Forbidden. They have to keep marriage. It's forbidden to get divorced. Now it's okay. But as soon as people know our rules and guidance, no more divorce anymore, forbidden. Because then they're really going to take care of each other and they cannot marry again. Because then, any health problem the other person's having, so what are they going to do? They're going to really go over it and fix the problem. If they have any argument, anything, forbidden. They have to be harmonious every single day because we have proper rules and guidance they just have to follow. Yes, but it's a good idea. I'm telling you, it's a very good idea. So please, if you have this hotel with 3 bedrooms or a house with 3 bedrooms, please, because then we can stay. One for the boys, because I'm adopting 6 children and teens. So I already contact them, I'm waiting for them to answer. And they're taking long to answer, but I'm going to adopt 6 children and teens because I already have 2 boys, and our organization, for everyone that have condition, to have 8 children teens. Because that's the only way we're going to do it, to close all foster homes and all orphanages, because we don't need those places in our planet. We don't need, and we're not going to receive anyone new. Everyone's adopted, locally, at the same county, the same state, done. Adopt everyone, do it officially. No, forbidden to have paperwork. You know how long it took for me to do simple paperwork here in my city at the court? Almost a year for them to answer, and it was not a positive answer. You believe that? Forbidden. People adopt, prove they have everything. Okay, they're good people. They have background check, right? They have good jobs. They have a house. Done. They get adopt, have inspect the house. I'm going to show you how to do that. They come, inspect, they get this little cell phone. No tablets like DCF use tablets. So many places No, more money, more money, more money. People don't even know how to be healthy. How they have all these computers and laptops in school and that. We don't need that. So I'm going to show you how to do it. They go inside the house, they have their cell phones. They check everything it's asking them. They're just gonna check. Yes, 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 yes. Pass, done. They go there. In the same day, same time, the children becomes their own with their own last name. That's it. Simple. If the couple is married, we cannot adopt children teens without being married because that's no sense, right? But I tell you how to do it. So, and it will be a real gift, and we're gonna do parties, because people, they do everything wrong. Parties for them is what? Go to a bar, drink. What's this? This is not party. At the schools and the residential communities, we're going to have festivals like Waldorf School. Have a look. If you don't know what's Waldorf School, please have a look. It's beautiful. They celebrate the 4 seasons of the year. They have circle dances. They play instruments, classical instruments, harmonious songs. They sing. They have choir. It's beautiful. You know, everyone is happy, really happy. Children, they run around and play as well. Yes, they're not quiet, because in public school, children can get quiet and then get worse and worse and worse. But not in Waldorf schools. In Waldorf school, the real Waldorf schools is no ADD, no ADHD, no depression, no anxiety. Go look. They play outside every day. They have fun. It's beautiful. So we are going to have beautiful schools, but we are going to be even better than Waldorf schools because we're not going to have mythology and quite a few other things. We're going to do a lot of outside learning game, and the kids gonna love it. Break time, everyone lay down at the grass, right? Gonna be really beautiful instead of being inside the house, inside buildings, and AC and heaters all year round. I taught here these schools as I told you in the other video, right? Many schools don't even open the window. Believe that? But it's true. It's true. For security, no, that's a fake security that doesn't work. For our schools, look what happened with our schools. It's evil practices all over. Books that talk, how many times I saw in schools, and if you go to the library, local libraries, exactly the same. You can't find one good book for a teenager. Can't find. There's no romance. The teachers already put on the head of our own sons and daughters that that's not good. You know what is good? Be alone, be single. One day you have one, the other day you have another, then you don't have anybody, right? That's what the system teaches all wrong. It's putting our citizens low because that's not right. They're gonna become singles, working, unhappy, unhealthy, skinny, beautiful, and what? Nothing inside. Nothing inside. They don't have children, they don't have a husband or wife, they don't have anybody. They live alone, and then alone gonna be. Or if they're lucky enough to get married, they have 2 kids, divorce. Get 2 kids, divorce. Get 2 kids, 1 or 2, divorce. It's all wrong. It's forbidden to divorce, forbidden to marry again, and it's mandatory to have children. It's gonna be really nice, really special, all right? And I can show you how to do it. That's a good part. Because I'm a teacher. I teach since I'm 15 years old. It's true. My parents had a Waldorf school in Brazil for almost 20 years. We had beautiful field trips and very special seasonal festivals like the Waldorf style. Everyone respectful, everyone polite, no plastics all over. But see, these daycares nowadays here in Florida is like this all over. They press buttons and machines talking to these kids, to these babies, to these infants. Everywhere, machines, since they are infants already. Press here to talk. And parents give cell phones to them and more things to press. And they don't even see their teacher's eyes. You believe? Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna do everything Waldorf style. The teacher gonna tell them very short story for the little ones. You know, as they get older, they become the leaders of the class and help the little ones to put shoes on after playing at the sandbox mandatory. Not this inside sandbox in plastic tables, right? No, outside so they can sit on the sand and make a little mud. But not all these fake things. Plants inside, aquaponics inside, no gardens, no flowers, no fresh air, no sun. And as I told you, they don't see their parents' face, they don't see their teacher's face, they don't even, it's true, they grow so much, they're so busy, they don't even put their own children, right, their sons and daughters on their laps, they don't even hug them, they don't give them a little kiss, they don't. Or the extreme, call them baby. The kids already 4 or 5 years old still call them babies, right? That happens as well. So please look, this program gonna be really beautiful, really. I have all these handbooks. Then we're gonna have people to help to type them and make the videos. And we have a documentary, how is our humanity till today, how it is. You know, so we get the best 5 countries for everything, the best worst countries for everything. So for people to understand why this program is so important. You know, for health, for a better humanity, for better genetics. So every community, every residential community gonna have a blend of all races. You know, but the races, instead of being almost like 10, right? But gonna be just 4 races, the main basic ones. That's it. Black, white, you know, Asian and Latino. That's it. Latin people. That's it. Just these 4, you know, because if we go into details, it's never gonna end because it's too much. So what the person look like the most, that's their race, not where the parents came from or the parents' origin or where the person was born. No, because that doesn't help. So we're gonna start many things from the base, okay? All right? And I can work all day. I'm really enthusiastic to do that. And both my sons, they're very smart, very intelligent. They can help online, they can help sort out, they can help to type, and we can put voice type, you know. And we are going to do basically this with Andrew's help, you know. We need Andrew to help because we're going to get married soon. Yes. All right. So, and if this orphanage here takes too long, I quickly go to Brazil and adopt the kids there and already pick up my father and my mother to bring back for us to continue. So I can go on a weekend and quickly come back. Tell them ahead, they get ready, you know, and contact an orphanage there that I used to do a party for them. I did a party for them, okay? So we won't lose any day work. Maybe I get a Friday or that Monday. That will be plenty of time for me to go, okay? The other thing, every house and even bathrooms on a common area, like the sink area, right? Because all the bathrooms have proper doors. So in restaurants, in schools, commercial sites, everywhere we will have a proper cameras there. You know, so stop people putting paper on the floor and, you know, we're gonna do blowers. That's it. Not noisy blowers. Simple. You know, gonna stop these bathrooms all dirty, you know, paper on the floor, people that are disrespectful. And the other thing, students that are disrespectful to teachers or to others, or saying bad words, or not being really polite or respectful, very simple, they clean the bathroom by themselves. Yes, 2 o'clock they go, they have enough time to clean the bathroom. Instead of going a group of students with their teacher, they're gonna clean the bathroom by themselves. That's it. Or corridors, or even cafeteria, the whole cafeteria, a lot, really a lot, so they don't want to do that again. You know, they can stay after school instead of having fun and go play basketball, volley, or go to the pool, or just play outside, or water the plants, the gardens, right? They're going to be cleaning 2 or 4 hours, depends how bad it was. This thing going to stop being disrespectful to teacher. Do you know, dear President, how many schools I lost blocked me? So I was a substitute teacher here in my county. Many. I don't even count how many. I think about 8 or so. They block me. You know, the students go complain about me and they block me. You know, you see books, notebooks that are not organized. You know, this happened here at school at Murray. You know, books that were not organized. And then I said, wait, let's make a surprise for teacher, right? Let's put the proper title on the first page, and let's put number on a notebook so you know what you're doing, right? Let's complete, make margins or something, make it more neat. They blocked me. Another school, the person was shaving colored pencils, and she dumped everything on the floor and gave me a little smile like that on the side. I said, can you please clean that, you know, before you go out for your lunch? She said, no. She said again, no. I think it was like 3 or 4 times she said no. You know what happened? She complained to the office. I think she convinced her mother that she was right. And you know what happened? They blocked me from that school. Many schools, they blocked me like that. You believe? It is true. It is true. With simple things, I have to really be careful because they block me. They blocked me at Jensen Beach High School. You know what happened? I had a whole hour, I think it was even more than an hour free, nothing to do. So I went to the office and I talked to a person, another person. You know, I want to talk to the principal. I asked if I have something I could help. That's what I did. I was there by the office, but I was asking. I was not sitting on the floor. I was dressed respectfully. I asked, you know, directly to them. I didn't enter any office and, you know, without them knowing. I talked to people that were on offices. You know what happened? They canceled. They blocked me from that school as well, Jensen Beach High School. And I talked to Ms. Vogel, you know, the principal, about the cafeteria. The day I was there, you have to see, the food was so bad. Goodness, the food. Very oily, you know, and kids, unhealthy kids. And herself, she's a big lady as well. Yeah, I thought, oh, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do the edible gardens. Finally, I found a place. I talked to her. All right, next time, these 2 things happen there in a few days. So, or for one thing, or for the other, for both of them, they blocked me from that school. And after about a year or so, I call again. I talked to Miss Fran, the lady in charge of substitute teachers. She said she couldn't fix that. That's what she told me. You believe that? After 1 year, I said, Miss Fran, please give me that position. You know, I can go and work there. You know me. I'm always polite, respectful. She said, I'm sorry, I can't fix that. You know what Mr. Bonner said? The person from the district here in charge of substitute teachers. You know what he said? He put the fault on me when he saw that I have 8. I think it was 8 that day we talked. It was a long time ago. You cannot come to 10. You cannot pass 8 or 10, something like that. I said, Mr. Bonner, I'm telling you what happened in these schools, and you're going to tell them they are right? They are not right, Mr. Bonner. I'm right. Because children deserve a proper notebook with a proper title, with numbered pages and proper margin, and complete assignments, not things all over and bit here, bit there, without even the name of the teacher, the name of the student on the first page. It's true, Mr. Bonner. And you know what happened? He's still there. He's still there. I lost my job as substitute teacher, but he's still there. And this happened in quite a few schools like that. And you call one, and you call the other, you call the one, you call the other, another day. They're in a meeting. They're in a meeting. I said, what happened? They were in a meeting this morning, but now it's already afternoon, 2 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They're in a meeting. They don't answer the phone because they know it's me. I even changed my number because I got an internet number. It was easy to change. I changed my number. You know what happened? As soon as they know my number, everyone is in a meeting. And I said to Betsy, she's the secretary for the last few months. I said, Betsy, how they were in a meeting in the morning and now it's afternoon, they're still in a meeting. That's what happens here. Dear President, that's what happens. The other thing, I tried to talk to Mr. Bonner again to organize the situation because now I'm blocked from the whole district. I can't teach anywhere, And I talked to Mr. Bonner, secretary, Minerva. You know what happened the next day? Mr. Willock answered with a letter sent by my mail. You believe? I couldn't talk to Mr. Bonner. I called like 3 times to talk to him, to go over the situation. He does not even answer the phone. And instead of Minerva to answer me, Mr. Bonner's secretary, her name is Minerva. No, I get Mr. Willock, to answer me. Answer me with a letter, written letter, saying that, I'm blocked from the district. I'm not blocked from the district. And I called him again 2 days ago. I said, Mr. Willock, I'm respectful, I'm polite, I always dress properly, I always talk respectfully for everything, I always stand by the door, with rare exceptions, I stand by the door when they come, I stand by the door when they leave, unless I'm finishing something out, not when they leave, but when they come, I always stand by the door, always smile, and make little jokes like, beautiful day or something like that. Let me sing a song for you. How was your weekend? Simple things like that. Always. That's what he said. He said he cannot unblock me. I said, but you block me? You take me out? I live here for many years. About 20 years I live in Martin County. I just live a little bit in West Palm, but during these 20 years, but I live here, that's my county. Where do you want me to work? I don't have a car because I want to be sustainable, right? Because that's very important for me. Many years I don't have a car anymore. I use buses sometimes because I work for this program for many years. And when I need money, I do a substitute work or I work at the construction, because then I can get the money. Just for a little bit, I live very simple. But this is for a better humanity, so please consider these things. Come here to the district or give me this position, come and work with me for the whole week. Whichever thing, we can work there, in Washington or here in Stewart, this first week, because we need to renew. And when I went I did the proposal, I went in person to the school board monthly meeting, the public meeting. I went there twice, a few years ago, 2 different times, maybe a year apart or something like that. You know what happened? They didn't even answer me an email. One time I wrote everything, quite a few pages, gave a copy to each board member. Some board members still there. They don't even answer me. I wrote them 2 days ago, right? They didn't even answer me. Say, thank, we're going to consider. No, they didn't even wrote me back. Yet, because tomorrow's another day, right? Who knows? Maybe they're gonna set my garden work, right? Organic gardens for all schools, mandatory, that's it. Much better than all this processed food, full loaded of high fructose corn syrup. Yes, they have artificial coloring, this sugary, this popsicle with lots of sugar and coloring, artificial coloring on Fridays here, J.D. Parker, because my son studied there, my younger son, all this trash, disposable. We cannot control germs and bacteria that way because the rooms is full of bacteria. They breathe. They don't even open the windows. So it's not the food the worst. The worst is what they breathe. They're inside 6 hours a day, every single day or more. High school is more, right? So, and they don't even have recess. Middle school, I don't know the other states because I didn't have time to search it up. But here in Florida, they don't have recess. Imagine pre-adolescents, adolescents, and teenagers without recess. That's not right. That's not right. They need fresh air. They need to talk to each other. They need fun games, a zip line, some few things like that. A swing, for a couple, like a love seat, but a swing gently, just gently. For who? For a boy and a girl to sit together. Stop this. Boys go to sleep in boys' house, girls go to sleep in girls' house, and then we have a bunch of gays and lesbians. All wrong. So please, let's do this. And at the school board, I told them both times, I explained why it's so important. It's not only for the food to have nutrition, why it's so important. To be against ADD, ADHD, cholesterol, diabetes, anxiety. That's the reason. Against allergies, right? Against people shooting others in schools because they're so trapped. They're trapped and more trapped and trapped. They can't handle. They become weird people, right? And people that have special needs, instead of saying, look, we are not going to have special needs anymore. What they do? Oh, we hire one more person. Oh, yes, we hire one more person. Oh, this have Alzheimer, this have that. Oh, we hire one more person. For this they hire. I talked to 8 different principals here in my county to have this organic garden. None of them accepted. Oh, we have a garden. You're going to see the garden. It's just a few meters, but they have 400 kids, 2,000 kids, Martin County High School. More than 2,000 schools. Martin County High School, where my older son went to study there. The kids go with backpacks. They have marijuana. They have vapes. It's unbelievable. And I said, Mr. Fabricio, please, let's do that. I wrote to many teachers because before I had the email of the teachers, I talked to them during my breaks. They didn't accept. And still there, the same. Kids depressed. Kids go to this like juvenile school. They come back after 6 months and everything's still exactly the same. As far as I know, maybe they change. I don't know the last few months. Maybe they change. But that's not right. That's not right. And kids are trapped, computers, but no time to socialize, to see each other eyes, right? And talk and have fun time. But they go to Disney, they go to other countries. That is wrong. That is wrong. We do not take teens to other countries like Galapagos. Is a teacher there. I think every 6 months they go somewhere. That is wrong. It's not the right way. Teens stay at their own homes, forbidden to enter other friends' house, forbidden. And it's also forbidden to go out to the beach, right? Or to the park, or to a restaurant, or to fast food. Forbidden. And it's also forbidden to go to college. because they didn't even finish one thing properly. I had students like that. They didn't even finish properly, right? They pass because they're just, smart, but they don't have beautiful notebooks. The others, they don't even talk to others, those that are really smart, but they have dual enrollment forbidden. Children are children, need to play. Teens are teens, need to have fun time as well. Boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Really properly. They need time to talk to their families, talk to their parents, their siblings, be together, eat meals together, mandatory dinners together, have lunch at school, sit properly, talk the least as possible, then you go talk. Because some children, teens, they have good memory, right? They memorize, they pass good in tests, but that's not everything. If you go there to the Martin County High School, you're going to see it's 50, easy, you can count 50 kids sitting on the floor, everyone with their own cell phone. It's true. One, because say they have a headache. The other has cramp. The other don't feel well. The other this, the other that. The other don't even say why, And the teacher, as a substitute, they say, oh, they can stay, it's all right. Play only who wants. In a shade, and again and again. They need to play outside every single day. Snowstorm? No, play outside. It's drizzling? Fine, play outside. Run and play and run and play. Because if they don't pump their hearts, they don't renew cells. If they don't sweat, they don't get chemicals out of their body, right? If they don't eat healthy, even nuts, they have to eat healthy. Raw salads and nuts, right? So they can have the nutrients they need. You know these things. I'm just explaining details for you to see how important it is. And the other day I saw another teacher got $50,000 per year. She left her position because this position gave her a little bit more. And to do what? Special needs, special needs, special needs, special needs. So that's not right. The principles, like you can hire people, right? But not for special needs. Instead of making them even more sick or more lazy, no. We are not going to have this anymore. You have to learn. That's the only way you have to learn English, for example, right? At the Anderson School, they even have washers and dryers for the students because they poo in their pants, right? They have mistakes on their pants. Wrong. We're not going to offer this here anymore. That's it. You are good, you're strong, you're capable. That is how we have to do, not, oh, you're sick. Oh, let's get one more professional. Oh, that child is not good. Oh, that child is angry. And hit the teacher. Yes, they hit the teachers. And the teachers can't do anything, can't even talk loud, right? But kids, kindergarten, first grade, they can hit the teachers. And bad, and really bad, right? But nothing happens to them. Stop, because they can't handle. It's not their fault. I'm just explaining. They need to play outside, learning games. I wrote many times to my younger son and my older son teacher, but mostly to my younger son, Salus teachers. Both different years. They don't even answer, like they don't care. Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to consider, I'm going to try. No, still they're the same. Huge lawn, thousands of dollars. More lawn. Fertilizer and chemicals running out to their water stream. And then here on summertime, we have this blue algae that is unbelievable. But, it's what we have sugar cane all around here. Mr. Biden have sugar cane all around here going to the Lake Okeechobee, to St. Lucie River. It's a huge river. You can look online. Huge river. Summertime with the heat, it's unbelievable. all these chemicals they put at those farms. So please, let's do this together, and everything gonna be for all states. Instead of this state have this rule, that state have this, and this is that, that is this. No, for everyone would be the same, okay? And in a few words, the last school I went, they blocked my work. The kids were crazy. They threw books on the floor. They're talking loud, throwing paper all over. It's true, kids do this. And they blocked me from the school. Instead of telling the kids they cannot do that, if they do, they're going to clean the whole school, the whole cafeteria or something. No, they blocked me from the whole district now. So I need a new job because I have to pay rent, right? I got a little behind, but for all these years I've been pretty good. But with this situation in the county, I lost my job. And I need to keep working with this program because it's really special for our humanity, right? Good practices, God practices, right? Positive practices, sustainable practice for all of us, all families of our own United States and for all other countries as well, for our humanity. So it's really beautiful, this word. So I'm inviting you, Jill, and your family, right? Your grown-up children, and I get my family, right? And together we can get all the details, the handbooks, the videos, right? Have everything organized, and then we can start working at local schools. We can come for 1 week in Florida or North Carolina, can be Georgia, right? Or even Washington, that's fine, okay? All right, so just for you to have an idea, we can do all these awesome things together. And after that, teachers gonna follow instructions according to their age group, okay? I'm gonna have also a summer camp, a winter camp in the case of United States, for the end of December and also for January. I think gonna be really special. So together we can print everything, have all the videos, and have that documentary I told you about, and to explain so people understand why we're doing this. And I think gonna be really awesome, okay? So I really appreciate. I'm looking forward to receive your email, and I talk to you soon, right? Thank you so much.